Oh man, I'm so MF and excited to talk about this. And yeah, I put on a pink, no, purple, female wig because I don't know. This feels like the kind of hair that Kiss has, so I figured, um, I thought it'd be fitting for this review. So yeah, we are talking about Scooby-Doo and Kiss, Rock and Roll Mystery. Um, so obviously, this is a crossover between Scooby-Doo and Kiss, and it's another amazing Scooby crossover. Uh, where to start? Where to start? Oh yeah, this insane lore on how there's a planet Kisteria where Kiss are like these anime Sailor Moon esque heroes that have transformation scenes, and they guard this rock called the Rock of Kisteria. And there's this witch, she wants the rock. It just gets so wild. Uh, man, now I know the struggles of like having long hair. Oh, this would have been cooler if I had a ponytail. So, obviously the cast is just great. You, of course, have Welker, Lillard, Griffin, Cohen, which this is actually her final performance as Velma, before Kate Micucci was brought in for Be Cool Scooby-Doo and the future straight-to-video films after this. So, I think for her final performance as Velma, she definitely did a good job. You've also just got, like, Kiss, Gene Simmons, Paul Stanley. I'm not, I'm not too much into, like, a bunch of punk rock or just, yeah, oh yeah, I was right, Paul Stanley, Eric Singer, and okay. I wonder who voiced the other member of Kiss. And then you also have like starting off this film are like cameos from both Kevin Smith and Jason Mewes. So, yeah. But what is it about this film that is just so spectacular? Well, there are plenty of reasons. One is its premise, which we've discussed. But what else is impressive about this? It's the animation. Out of all the Scooby-Doo films so far that I've seen that have come out within like the past ever since this of all the Scooby-Doo films from like this new era, like that started in Abracadabra Doo, this one easily takes the cake for the coolest animation ever. There's just so much fluidness, like the Kiss transformations, the scene where they're traveling through portals to Kisteria while fighting the witch, and that like the scene before the twist is revealed, or like that bit, the gang escaping from Kisteria. Oh, it's so great. Oh yeah, like the music segments are also great. You have Rock and Roll All Night, great opening credits. Shout It Out Loud, which was heard in the What's New Scooby-Doo special, Scooby-Doo Halloween, which also had Kiss. My two favorite ones, it was like loving, dang it, I know what it was, I know what it was. Okay, here it is. I was made for loving you, and Detroit Rock, Rock City are just those two scenes are like just pure perfection. They've got some really great animation, and they just make it so intense. Like the shot of the gang just leaving the portal and then coming out of it at the end of Detroit Rock City. Oh man, it just feels so insane. And kind of like in stage fright, I don't feel that upset the about how like it wasn't real. Like they cleverly said it, they cleverly did it with like the whole chemical thing, which sign me up for that. I want to get hallucinated and just be ugh and just live in hysteria. What is it with kids films with like making drugs or hallucinations just so mind-blowing and weird? For anyone like who's watching this, if you uh, if you if you've ever watched this film while high as a kite, please comment below. I want to know what that kind of experience is like, given how this feels like a drug trip. And I also love that little scene at the end where like they don't explain the supernatural thing to Velma. I, but overall, I was correct that we haven't gotten a Scooby-Doo film with like supernatural elements in it since 2009's Samurai Sword movie. But there was kind of some. I don't know. Uh, oh yeah, I want to like. Okay, so there's purple for the star one, and then you also have green, and then some other colors. Yeah, I'm just kind of going through. There we go. But yeah, I was just going through some of the colors for the Kiss members. But overall, Rock and Roll Mystery is another excellent Scooby movie. You know, I think from my previous Scooby film, I had Franken-Creepy in my top 5, but I think Franken-Creepy is now at number 6 because Rock and Roll Mystery is now the new number 5 for me. It's just so incredible. Oh, I'm just so glad something like this really exists. But imagine like seeing this on a bigger budget, like with like more insane visuals. Like the amount of detail they would put, or the amount of detail they could have done if this was a theatrical release would just be next level. But I love it the way it is. It's just they spent a lot of money on the right parts for the right reason. And if you're a big fan of both Scooby-Doo and Kiss, then you're gonna want to rock and roll and just party every day.